I was like, that's soft.
Oh my God, I'm panicking.
Oh,
That
jeez.
was so... Oh my God,
That
what
was
a riot.
That was fun for me to watch.
I'm glad. It stressed me the fuck out. As if like this isn't our podcast and we can do whatever we want. Hi, confidants, tower bottoms, and confident bottoms. Welcome to Confidently Insecure, the podcast where we're absolutely sure we don't know everything. I'm your host, Zach Nui Towers.
And I'm Kelsey fucking darragh.
Zachary,
Hi.
tell the confidants and confident bottoms what I just put together in these little envelopes.
Oh my gosh, stickers are about to go out.
Yes, they are. The first
Stickers!
round of confident bottom stickers. They're holographic.
They're so cute.
They're sparkly.
And they're perfect for like literally a phone case or like a
water bottle spot.
A laptop.
Oh my God,
or a lap bottom.
Or a confident lap bottom.
Yes.
So the way that you're getting these stickers, because we made them ourselves and we're sending them out, is you donate whatever you think it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
Could be $1, could be $100. I don't know.
Keep in mind, postage itself is worth 40 cents.
And Venmo or PayPal us at Kelsey-Darragh or at Kelsey-Darragh respectively. And
respectively, what an interesting choice for a handle. Kelsey-Darragh respectively.
Shut up. It's at Kelsey-Darragh on PayPal. And we'll send you a sticker if you put your address in the description.
I stopped using PayPal a while ago.
Why?
I don't like them. I don't like them at all.
Any specifics?
Yeah, they like gave me a runaround. I couldn't get into my account. Someone had gotten into my PayPal account and kicked me out. And they were like not helpful.
They're
to
like,
me.
prove you're you.
I'm like, what?
What was the last payment you made?
Exactly.
And you're like, Pornhub
to boybutter.com.
Hey, Zach.
Hi.
Don't Google it. Wrong button.
Bing bong.
Housekeeping. Oh, wait.
Don't Google it.
Part of housekeeping, though, is that this button,
Don't Google it,
is absolutely rogue, because I'll leave this on just like while I'm on my computer, and the fucking
no, it doesn't.
Ghost button.
It goes off.
It goes off.
I don't like that.
And the other day it was just going, don't. And I was like,
I don't like
what
that.
is that?
I hate that. In fact,
Don't Google it.
And
Yeah.
now you're just teasing it.
It's
probably got the most play
for sure.
And it's like, it shouldn't be sticking already.
No, this is a brand new fucking machine. I wonder if like my cat laid on it or something and got it.
Maybe.
I don't know, but it was very funny.
Rub some cat juices on it.
Ew.
Got all sticky.
My cats aren't wet.
All the pussy in this house is dry.
Except for one big one.
You.
Speaking of housekeeping.
Your nose pussy.
Oh my God, you guys, I have another fucking sinus infection.
Wait, on a scale of 1 to absolutely, how sure were you that you were going to get one after the Ren Fair? Or did you even think about it?
Okay, so I talked with my doctor about this today because this is my 5th sinus infection this year. I've had one every 4 weeks.
May.
Yeah. It's gonna be May. And he said my window from like getting it to infection is like non-existent. Because normally people will feel like a little or like a sniffle.
Yeah, you did. It hit you like a brick wall.
Every time. I never have that window where I'm like, ooh, I feel like I'm getting a sinus infection. I just have one. And
what's that about?
Hawk and green. He said my immune system. When you're a child and there's no way to build your immune system, that's all a lie. You can support it, but you can't like build up the immune.
So it's built when you're don't
child.
Google it.
Don't Google it. I'm pretty sure it's built when you're a child.
You know what? Honestly, that makes total sense to me for whatever reason.
And like all these things of like, it never says build your immune system. It says support.
Immune support.
Yeah, because you can't say build it.
This is the thing too, like people don't realize like emergency, we'd love to take emergency. After your body absorbs the vitamin C it can, the rest you're just pissing out.
You've told me this.
Have I a bunch?
It has made, yeah, but like every time you tell me I'm angry.
Yeah, because it's like we're sold this thing.
This idea.
Take this on your next flight. Take this when you're, handling children. I don't know when you're babysitting, but it's like
handling makes you sound like a wrangler. Like, where's my sheepdog and
honestly,
my whip?
That'd be the best way for me to raise kids in a field,
yeah,
in a pen,
on a farm.
Come and get it.
Eat out in the pig slop.
It's just chicken nuggets.
They're like,
in, like a
what's your
trough.
accent for? We're like, shut up, Billy Bob.
But yeah, immune support. So does that mean that your parents like did not let you like touch anything gross?
No, the theory is that my sister got all of the nutrients from my mom's tits.
Don't Google it.
Not sure that that's 100% sure, but I remember my doctor telling me that last sinus infection.
Are you telling me that your mom's tits right now are empty calories?
No, it's silicone, pure silicone. But my sister has never had, she's never had a sinus infection.
I don't think I have.
Ugh.
But like, what do you know you have a sinus infection?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Oh my God.
Maybe when I was a kid. But I was also raised like I dumpster dove. You know what I mean? When I was like,
I'm sorry.
I used to crawl around in garbage
I'm
when I was
just
little.
imagining you as like that Peanuts character that has like the constant flies around him.
Maybe.
And he's just dirty.
Pigpen.
Pigpen. Were
What a
you
fucking
Pigpen?
name. I don't think so.
Yeah,
I
they
hope
didn't
not.
really try to hide that. They were just like, and we shall call you Pigpen.
You little fucking nasty piece
You
of
little
shit.
dirty bitch.
No one checked in on Pigpen. They weren't like, is Pigpen okay?
How's his
Does
mental
Pigpen
health?
need anything?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was never like wet garbage. It was like we lived behind a big like kind of like outlet mall almost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and there were like different businesses that would like throw things away.
Why don't we do that now? Because I know you've seen that shit on TikTok
Do
where
you
it's like
know-
fully like Marshalls,
Okay.
Home Goods.
Okay, yes, I support that. Although I do think there could be security guards. How
they
about
lock them?
how about this?
Tell me.
If you go to places like Goodwill and Out of the Closet in the wee hours of the morning, people have dropped stuff off
and they
haven't opened to take it in yet.
So we go
So you
rob
can take it.
Goodwill.
Do you know what's happening at the West Hollywood? Yep.
You heard it here first.
Do you know do you know what's happening at the West Hollywood Out of the Closet?
I'm not there that often.
For those of you who don't know, it's just like a Goodwill type store, but it goes to like good cause, like people with HIV and stuff. They are marking things for sale for hundreds of dollars.
Ooh.
Hundreds of dollars. There was this cool like cork lamp, $300.
See,
that's not cool.
That's West Hollywood being West Hollywood, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the gays have nice things, and they're like, "You guys are you idiots?" And they're like, "Yeah, we want to donate." And they're like, "All right, watch this."
Yeah, but I see it from two sides. Obviously, the money is going to a good cause, but it defeats the purpose of having the store.
It's not, but like Out of the Closet doesn't strike me as a place for low income folks to shop. It strikes me as like, you know, a Crossroads or
no.
It does. I think it's meant to be for low income housing, for affordable, accessible things like a Goodwill, like a State Farm, your neighbor is there. But I think they've turned themselves into, because same with the fucking clothes. I've been there and there's like nice clothes and I'm like, wait, this is the same price as what they cost.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
No, we should go pick it.
We should.
Zachary, we have gone so far off the rails.
No,
we
we're
came
doing
to do a housekeeping.
I mean, my house is, I honestly, Out of the Closet is one of those stress reliever places for me, where I like to, it's like a block from my house. I walk there. I just peruse.
Looky.
I pick stuff up. I put stuff down. I pick stuff up. I put stuff down.
You're working out.
Yes.
I would like to pull a card.
Oh my God, I would love that too.
Because we are talking about a saucy subject today. And I know we want to get funny and giggly. And we will.
It's like, go on.
And we promise we're gonna.
If you wanted to approach this episode with like,
no, I didn't.
Sanctity and like,
sure didn't.
It's
sure
impossible.
Didn't.
The word is of Urban Dictionary, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I hope Hannah wrote down this.
Actually, I think it's in Merriam-Webster.
No, it's gotta be.
It's like literally like the first two are like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And the third one is like a blankety blank.
What's the third
Well, are
one?
we giving it away right now?
No, pick a card. Any card. Tell us what it says. What's the energy for this episode?
I know from your higher self. Unstuck yourself. Remember who you were before the world got its hands on you. Feel your wild wolf woman. Move, shake, howl at the moon.
I feel like we got this one before.
Woo! I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think I did.
I like it.
I would remember if I was referred to as a wild wolf woman.
I think I feel like I have been.
Well, what was your takeaway?
Well, I was thinking of it in terms of our subject matter today, unstuck yourself. And
did you know that when dogs are fucking,
okay,
the female dog can hold the male dog in
with her puss?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Don't Google it.
Are you sure?
Actually, you know what? Google it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. See what comes up on your browser, guys.
Female dogs can hold the male dog's pee-pee in their hoo-ha.
Good for them.
I know. That's evolution at its finest.
That's a good
yourself. Feel your wild wolf woman. Yeah, this took me to a not so on topic thing, but it was no, we should stay on topic, I guess.
Okay. Do you have any updates? Any housekeeping? Any new news?
Well, now we're all over the place. We just pulled a card.
Oh my God.
You want to go back to housekeeping?
No, I don't.
Are you going to pick a card?
No.
And are we going to keep your house?
Keep your house. I want to tell you about the sex party matrix themed one we went to this weekend.
Please.
This one was a different company. And so this was our first time doing it. And I liked this one because in the beginning it was matrix themed. So like, what in the good fucking hell was that noise?
I wonder if that came across in the recording.
It sounded like it was a truck outside.
I thought it was a cruise ship in my head.
I thought someone unplugged me.
And you're talking about Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so you walk in and it's just laser beams.
Like the Usher video where it was like,
yes.
Okay.
Green laser beams everywhere. It's all dark. They had like set up these, it was at a penthouse, like a multi-level penthouse downtown.
Okay.
And they had, and I have to be careful because I signed an NDA, so I can't give away too much.
Okay.
And it was cool because like they give you a mission right when you walk in. Like you pull a card, and if you like complete your mission, then you get like a prize, which is like a joint.
Collect a big gulp of cum.
It come show us, but you had to go show like one of them. They had really cool performances where I had never seen this in all my days. There was a pulley system that went from the stairs to the roof and down, like so a 2-story pulley system. And a woman chained her braid
to
a chain.
Yes. And then people hoisted her up.
Yes. And she danced from her braid.
Did she spin really fast?
Uh-huh.
What is the budget for these fuck parties? And why wasn't it like her pussy hair?
You know what? I'm having lunch with the owner tomorrow. I'll ask him.
Are you really?
Yeah, because I think I might be interested in doing some sort of doc project with them.
Oh, you're adopted to documentaries.
I'm adopted to docs, dog.
A dick doc.
It dick docked. And then the next day we went to a Ren fair, which I tried to get you to come.
I know. She really pushed it. And you were close to cracking me.
Yeah.
But ultimately,
there was no follow through.
No, on my, like, you did all you could.
Yeah.
Honestly, as a friend, I don't think you've ever invited me so many times to a thing.
Because I knew you wanted to go to this.
Well, and I think that's why I was so suspicious of you. I was like, what's going on? Why does she want me to go so bad?
Well, because you're my friend. You're my friend.
You know what? I think I was intimidated. This is so odd too, because I used to love Halloween.
Yeah.
And like costumes and dressing up. Now, someone put it perfectly on Twitter. It's like, Halloween's great if you love parties that have homework.
Damn.
And like Ren Fair, it just felt like, great. Now I have 3.5 days to get an amazing. And you and Sir, I almost said his name, looked so hot.
You're so kind.
That I would have been like your house elf. Which
that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
And also, here's the thing. You walk in and there's like 4 costume rental places. So a lot of people don't even get anything until they go there.
Wow.
And then you can rent like a brand new clean costume. You wear it around all day and then you drop it off. But mainly most people just like go in very little. So like a flowy skirt. Or for you, it could have been like khaki pants.
Skirt.
Yeah. And then you buy things along the way. The
like
friends
turkey legs.
we made along the way. Spoiler alert, turkey legs are kind of a scam.
Someone told me a long time ago that they're actually ham.
Whoa.
Is that true?
Don't Google it. They are so fucking dry.
Okay,
when they
you
are
and I had a
mass
turkey leg
produced.
at what's it called, and it was also not good. You and I both took a bite, and then we were like, "Bye."
Do you guys want to hear this funny story?
Yeah.
Me and Zach went to this
I'm in
premiere for like a Renaissance themed movie. Oh, I'm in it. And for some fucking reason, they would not let us eat when we got there. They had all these booths of food set up, and we're like, we're not opening the food until after the film. I'm like, why would you invite us here 2 hours early at dinner time?
Crazy.
And then you want me to eat at 10 p.m.?
No.
The fuck no. So my little scheming ass took Zach, and I said, come here, you're going to pretend to be like the video guy, and I'm going to say, hey, we're doing socials for the event. I didn't specify what kind of socials.
Yeah.
But can I get a turkey leg to film? And they were like, oh, we're not doing food and I was like, no, we're not like eating it.
I would never eat it.
Yeah, I would never eat this.
Gross.
I'm a vegetarian, actually.
I'm a vegan.
And they gave us a turkey leg. And then me and Zach went in the corner and scarfed it down. But you know what? We were punished because it was bad.
It was bad.
The fuck?
That's in our headphones, isn't it?
No. Keep talking.
Okay, y'all.
Narrate what's happening.
I want to know if Kelsey's going to get her gun, and she's headed to the balcony, and the thing we're hearing is like, to me it sounds like a foghorn, like brr, brr. I'm trying to match pitch with it, brr. But it's so crystal. Okay, Kelsey's engaging with people on the street, which is actually something she thrives at. Is it external? Really? Did you start it? She almost witnessed a fight, she said.
It was a moving van parked in the middle of the street.
On your street?
On our street.
The most narrow street in the world.
Blocking everything, and cars were starting to line up here. And I said, who was honking? And the truck guy was like, it's my truck. And I'm like, why is he honking?
Weird.
Why is he honking?
Did he get confused?
He did, but then the guy who was trying to get past him started yelling, and he was like, it's not me. I'm just the passenger. I have nothing to do with this. And then so they started clapping for some reason, and then the guy got in the truck, and I think they just drove away.
Good.
Drama.
Wow.
Zachary.
What's up?
We're going to a break. Yeah. Maybe I'm in the mood from the Renaissance Festival.
Are we still in the Ren Fair?
But come one, come all, ye folks and friends, to hear about boners. That's right, Confident Bottoms. Today we are talking about a subject somehow we have not spoken in depth about on this podcast, which is boggles my mind.
Well, boners have definitely dipped in and dipped out. They haven't gotten their own
episode.
Wait, but opening statements, opening thoughts, when you hear the word, when you see the thing, what are you feeling? Walk us through it.
I think I did an episode with a sexpert once where we briefly spoke about boners, and my old sex therapist had said something that I talked about on the pod then, so apologies if it's a repeat. But I never had thought about how it is so unfair for men to be able to see your arousal. Whereas vulva owners, you can lie your ass off.
Yeah.
You can also lie until you get there.
Yeah.
You can make someone still feel good and say you're feeling good and have the other person believe you or not question you as deeply.
Yeah.
And it saves the what's wrong with me conversation. It also saves the what's wrong with you conversation.
Yeah.
And so my thought about boners is how fun,
yes,
how giggly, great thoughts when I think about them, but also how sad.
Oh, you're saying that men have the advantage?
No, the disadvantage.
Oh, yes.
How
because
sad.
It's it is a barometer. It's a visual barometer we think.
Yes.
Knowing what you know about sex and what I know about sex, there's so much more to it than he's hard, he must like me. He's not hard, he doesn't like me.
Exactly.
And just like women, men can very easily get in their heads, and then it's just like it's an uphill battle. You may get close. If you get close to the orgasm and you don't, or if it's taking too long, or if you don't think she's into it, like,
or if like your leg hurts while you're fucking,
totally.
or you kind of get tired.
The other disadvantage I think we all face is that we all know how to manipulate our own bodies so well that when another person's in the mix, like, yes, it can be magical, but it can also be like a real, like, I don't know, like you're at a training seminar, like learning how to work a new machine.
Yeah. And I think we assume that it comes into men's lives at an age where it's like, surprise, what the hell is going on? This Wile E. Coyote thing happening. Do you remember your first boner?
Not my first one, no. But I know, like, actually I Googled before I came here. Did you know the average number of boners is 11 a day?
What?
That's not me. I don't get 11 a day.
Don't Google it. Are you sure?
Well, that's what the internet.com told me.
Can anyone confirm or deny? Because I gotta know.
Like anything, I'm sure that's like incorporating maybe all ages of people getting boners. So
good
like
point.
A 22-year-old is getting 11 boners a day.
My God, maybe I'm just not paying attention.
But you also,
I'm just not looking hard enough.
That doesn't mean, okay, what qualifies a boner though? Because like, is like a full mass hard penis a boner?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we will go into the different kinds of boners that exist. Shall we start from the beginning?
Yes. God's boner.
God's boner. According to the National Library of Medicine, the science of penile erection was advanced significantly in, can you guess what years?
When Kinsey was around.
Which was?
The 50s, 60s?
Surprisingly, a lot later, not till the 1980s.
Was it Kinsey, though? No.
Commencing with the recognition that physical causes associated with cardiovascular and other health comorbidity states substantially account for the pathophysiology of erectile dysfunction.
I speak for all of our listeners when I say none of us got what you said.
Okay, let me break it down.
First of all, comorbidity sounds bad.
You asked this last time, and I had to explain what a comorbidity.
Well, obviously didn't do a very good job.
It just means like it coexists. So two morbidities is conditions. So it could be usually people with depression have addiction issues, or someone with heart problems might also have high blood pressure. Those are comorbidities.
So is the word morbid not what I think it is?
Maybe multiple definitions.
Don't Google it.
Okay, before time, erectile function was largely related to psychological factors, and erectile dysfunction was believed to be a primarily psychologically based disorder. Accordingly, the field rapidly evolved to recognize that the physiologic process of penile erection also involves a complex interplay of vascular and neurologic events modulated by hormonal factors.
Blood-brain hormones.
Yes. There you go. See? Further acceptance of this organic biology of penile erection resulted from demonstrations that vasoactive drugs delivered to the penis by local injection, rapidly elicit penile erection. So that's if you give your dick a shot, which my father has to do because he lost his ability after he had cancer.
Does he do it right before he wants to get jiggy with it?
Yeah, and my mom yet again has another UTI that put her out of work because she got so sick from her UTI.
Because of his injection, or
because they won't stop fucking. And I called them and I said, "Dad, stop it." And he goes, "That's your mother."
Oh my God!
I'm calling it right now. My mother will die from a fucking undiagnosed UTI.
Wow. I mean, I see that for you too.
Facts. I get it from my mama. Although investigators were unable to prove that these agents operated in the actual physiology of penile erection, the clinical pharmacological era of erections was inaugurated. Fervent interest was stoked to both find elusive chemical effector of this sexual response and refine a simpler blah, 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 blah.
Is this when Viagra made her debut?
Yes, I think so. Such as oral administration that would target the penis for erectile dysfunction management. So they were basically being like, blow you to get rid of your ED.
Really?
Yeah.
What I heard was you put something in your mouth.
Yeah.
And your penis works.
Oh, yeah. So, like, also, you take a pill.
Yeah. Or suck a dick.
You're right. I think you're right. That if you take a pill, it would also target.
I really like that we kind of research things, but we don't really understand it still.
Don't Google it. What was this button invented for? Okay, so what actually is happening during a boner, Zach? Do you know?
Blood is flowing to the penis and it's becoming engorged.
Okay.
And then you're getting ready to pound some puss.
So increased blood flow is part of it.
Yeah.
There is also neural stimulation. So it begins with a sensory or psychological stimulation.
Oh, sure.
Which triggers the release.
New word just dropped. Triggles.
Release of signals from the brain. These signals travel through the nervous system and carry messages to the penis.
You'd be like, hey,
So then there is a nitric oxide release. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
This is wild to me. Upon receiving the signals, the nerves in the penis release a chemical called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide stimulates the production of, you ready for this word? Silic guanosine monophosphate.
That's okay.
Which relaxes the smooth muscles in the walls of the penile arteries and corpus cavernosum, which is the spongy tissue inside the PP.
Okay.
So then you get all that increased blood flow, which allows arteries to... You literally look so fascinated right now. I wish everyone could see Zach's face. He has his mouth hung open. He's twirling his beard and he's like, huh.
I'm imagining a penis getting hard. And it's
well, try not to get
dropping.
Hard. So because those walls smooth, the muscle relaxes, it allows the arteries to dilate, leading to the increased blood flow in the pee-pee, and it engorges the two chambers
what?
Of the penis.
Did you have a stroke just now?
There's two chambers. The corpora cavernosa, causing the penis to expand and come erect, and the restriction of blood outflow. So to maintain
to hold the blood
erection,
in,
there is a reduction in blood outflow from the penis. The veins that usually carry blood away from the penis constrict, trapping blood within the corpora cavernosa.
Like the female dog holding the dick in.
There you go. It all comes back around.
Holds the blood in. You're not going anywhere.
And this helps retain the rigidity of the erection.
I will say I'm very impressed by penises in that you've seen them when they're soft and flaccid. They're malleable.
Oh,
they're just like,
goop.
Woo!
Like a lasso.
And then a real hard one can like hurt.
You can't even bend it. Thwack.
Do you ever get thwacked in the face?
All
yeah,
the time.
A lot.
What are you talking? Like literally every day. It's how he wakes me up.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
But that's not it, Zachary.
I feel like it is, but go on.
There is an endocrine involvement. Remember we talked about hormones?
Hormones
also play a role in this process. Testosterone, the primary sex hormone, influences sexual desire and helps facilitate the neural and vascular responses necessary for erections.
How much sugar have you had today?
Not enough.
It's caffeine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had 2 coffees, 2 lattes, and we're halfway through a prime. So it's not only, you could have the blood flow, no blood flow problem, but if you don't have the hormones in the nervous system situated, ain't gonna function.
Our bodies are fascinating.
And here's the most interesting word I've ever heard. The detumescence is after sexual stimulation subsides, the body releases enzymes that break down that big long word I said earlier, reversing the relaxation of smooth muscles and reducing blood flow to the penis. And this allows a penis to return to a flaccid state.
Oh my God.
A process known as detumescence.
Huh. That's all very interesting.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I did not know there were 2 chambers.
Well, I didn't commit any of that to memory because I don't have a space for it right now. And I don't think I'll ever be asked about it again.
I feel like I just would like to know what's going on when I'm looking at one.
I just what I got from this so far is that just I'm very impressed
with the cock.
Yeah.
So we have some fun facts, right?
Love
so we have, like we said, the two structures. One is the corpus spongiosum, which is that sponge inside that runs the length of the penis. And that's what is primarily used to surround the urethra and help maintain the erection. And then the corpora cavernosa, which is the tissue that also runs along. So whatever, there's two. Then the role of nitric oxide, right? We know that. Let's see.
These are fun facts.
They were supposed to be, but it seems here's what we were looking for. So there is a phosphide I'm not going to say that word. The PDE5 enzyme, which medications like Viagra, Cialis, Levitra work by inhibiting PDE5, allowing so all of these cock drugs work by inhibiting that PD5E, which is the thing that breaks down the erection. So it allows that big long C word to accumulate and prolong the duration of an erection. So basically all that those dick drugs are doing is preventing the
blood from
that
leaving.
Enzyme from
this
leaving.
Is so interesting because Viagra, to my knowledge, is very much that. It's like you have an erection, like you take the pill,
sucks
your
for you,
dick's
buddy.
getting hard, you can come, you are staying hard. Cialis, I've been told, is more like it's ready to assist whenever you start getting horny.
So it doesn't
Cialis
start
is like an
until
elevated. Yeah.
I wonder if it's because Viagra doesn't have that, or if Viagra does have the hormone attached to it.
The inhibitor or whatever. Yeah, that's right. I think so.
Interesting. So we asked about the different types of boners.
Oh, yeah.
So most people often associate erections with sex, but erections can happen without any sexual activity or when you're asleep, which we also know is like wet dreams, right?
I've never had one.
Zachary.
What?
You can't not burp and not have a sinus infection and not have ever had a wet dream. That's three strikes.
I don't diarrhea much. Listen, I'm not like sad I haven't jizzed my sheets. Like,
well, it's a right. It's a birthright.
it's a natural right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are reflexogenic erections when something touches your genitals and it triggers an arousal.
Like something in a lake.
What?
Like when something grazes your leg in a lake.
What fish is swimming on by? First of all, how often are you in lakes getting accidental erections?
I try to never.
And what is rubbing up against? Is it seaweed?
Did you say when something like grazes your penis?
Yes, but I meant like you're walking by a chair or another person or like.
Well, I saw a fish.
I just imagine this big ass alligator just like gives you a little tippy tappy on the tail. Yeah. So then there is psychogenic erections
from the mind
when you think of something, and then there's nocturnal erections, which commonly happen during the deep stages of sleep. So that's 3 types of boners.
Okay.
How often are you having the reflexogenic?
Oh, like when
which
something
could
makes
also
physically
be
contact?
Yeah, which also could be another person like actually jerking you off.
I mean, that's honestly between all of those, I think I have like a very even distribution.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So 33% of the time.
Yeah. I think the other one, I was reading another like a Cosmo article. Another one was morning wood.
I think that's the nocturnal erection.
Does it count as nocturnal even though you're awake?
Because you're coming out of deep sleep.
People often say morning wood is like the most exquisite boner you'll have.
Yeah.
And the curse is that you usually have to pee.
Yep.
And so you're kind of like, oh, I've had this beautiful boner, but like I'm desperately wanting it to like
I wonder
subside.
how much the feeling of needing to pee plays into the boner.
For me, there's not much overlap.
Are you sure?
I mean, there's like a tingling, but like the next thing I want to come out of my penis is not jizz. It's pee. And so the concept of like touching myself, then I'm like, I'm picturing a gallon of piss sitting in line in front of, and there's no cutting in line.
There's also the fact that semen and pee come out of the same tube is wild to me. But
well, guys are more efficient.
Sure.
We're more like one size
Women
fits all.
can make babies, so fuck all the way off.
Listen,
we can literally carry humans inside of us, but okay.
I don't need babies.
Neither do I. It makes me curious though, because I think the point of this episode too was also to say that for anyone who has a partner with a penis or like they themselves has one, that these different types do not have to be spread evenly. Like a lot of people are purely psychogenic erections that are purely their mind has to be involved, or some are only morning sex people because their nocturnal erections is what like is able to get them going. It's not like there should be a 33%.
All boners are
valid,
equal in the eyes of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ,
who loves to get them.
Yeah,
if there's one thing I know,
he's good at rising.
Did you know that I still get hate comments on TikToks that are like weeks later from when we posted that one TikTok about Jesus Christ being into blood play?
Fuck off.
People still comment, well, this girl was the one who said Jesus is into blood play.
Good. Fuck all of you and your fictional ass characters.
Also, you were the one that said it, but here I am taking the heat. It's fine.
Hey, that's what happens when you have 1 million followers.
I don't yet, but we're getting there.
Very close.
We're close.
Yeah, boners are the thing is like within like the psycho part of it too. There are people who like are turned on by things that are not even inherently sexual.
Yeah.
So there's lots of different like variations of these.
The way your wires get crossed.
I almost asked you if you have a favorite boner, but it's probably more a question for me.
Do you have a favorite boner?
So, definitely, like, I'm not into quote unquote public stuff.
Okay,
but I do find myself fantasizing a lot at my gay gym, especially because guys are in like athletic shorts,
and you can see
and,
all
like,
the things.
Outlines are happening, and like some guys are free balling. And I think that is a sexy way to get an erection when you're like, when you don't have much support and like
it's just like
flowy
it's all
and
out there.
Yeah. And it's just, but it's also veiled. It's not like they're walking around naked. They're walking around with like almost naked.
I keep telling people that like penis owners, if you're trying to pick up bitches, you need to go to yoga, specifically hot yoga, because you in yoga pants surrounded by another sweaty lady in sweaty hot yoga gear.
There's also got to be something to the fact that it's like a bunch of girls to two guys,
and like the blood flow thing, like your blood gets pumping.
Wow.
I can't imagine not getting a boner in hot yoga. Or maybe you're so hot that you can't get, I don't know, I don't have one.
Guys get boners in hot yoga?
I have to imagine they must, because your blood is just like and it's very like breath focused.
Sure, but don't people also like fart?
I've never experienced it.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a common thing. Like hot yoga people be farting.
I'm not hearing it the way the movies portray it to be.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
There was a DL naked hot yoga class going around.
What's a DL?
Like down low. Like it wasn't advertised at the studio. It was like by word of mouth. And like, yeah, it was apparently very like sexy.
Did it get shut down?
I don't know. It could still
Why
exist.
Can't you have nudity at your business?
I think it's maybe just a huge liability. I don't know.
Interesting.
Next, we have another thing to pick it.
Okay. Well, that's it for boners.
That I feel like we barely got a chub for boners. I just like them so much.
I know. But could we do a call-in question?
Yeah.
Could we do a dating no filter, even though this doesn't really have anything to do with dating, which is fine?
Or boners?
Or boners.
I'll make it about one of the two.
Okay. I don't think did we ever have a dating no filter button?
No. She's just gonna. I thought you were just gonna hit all the buttons.
Okay. This comes from MJ. Hello. First off, I love the pod. I have been listening since the beginning and have been watching your videos since the BuzzFeed days. Oh, thanks. I am in college and I have 3 part-time jobs.
Ooh.
With the jobs combined, I bring in about $1,500 a month. A friend recently came to me about moving in with her and 2 of our other friends. The house is perfect, reasonably priced, and within 3 blocks of all 3 jobs and my school. My expenses, including rent and utilities, would be about $1,000 a month. My parents are trying to talk me out of moving. My parents have a history of being very manipulative and borderline emotionally abusive. I can't decide if this is just them trying to guilt trip me into staying so that I will keep doing all of the errands for the house, or if they are right. Please help.
I feel like we did this.
We did?
It sounds very familiar. Did I just read it?
Maybe you did just read it in the shared note.
Well, what do you think I'm going to say to this?
You're going to say, get the fuck out of there.
I'm going to say divorce your parents.
Yes.
Steal all the money you can from them.
Yes.
And go live with your friends. It might also be a nightmare in different ways because we know the potential that with living people can go one way or the other. But like, oh my God.
It also sounds like you're pretty good with budgeting you have your funds under control and like you're clearly a hard worker. There's no doubt about that. And your college experience combined with your friends is like an unforgettable rite of passage. God. And to have only $500 extra a month seems tight, but you're also in college.
Yeah. Like, everyone's tight.
Everyone's tight. It's stretching your dollars, it's stretching your meals. Like, is there a world in which you can sign a 6-month lease with your friends? I mean, you literally said it yourself. It's a perfect scenario. And for your parents to be like, no, doesn't make me think that they're even excited of the opportunity and idea for you, which makes me think that they're playing into their manipulative side of like, and if you're doing the errands for them at the house, absolutely not.
And then are you also an only child? Because that could be a huge part of this.
Yeah. Good question.
Because I could see them not wanting to let go of their like one baby and like, they can't keep their eye on you and stuff. But ultimately, this is the thing too. You have these 3 jobs. Next month, you could lose 2 of them. But you are, like Kelsey said, the type of person who works hard and will make this work. Anything like worthwhile is often scary.
Yeah. And hard.
Yeah.
And like I said, if like you're moving in with your 2 best friends, like they're there for moral support. Yeah. They're there to help you through. Like, even if living with your friends isn't what you thought it would be, I can guarantee you it's going to be a more positive experience than living with parents who you believe might be emotionally abusive.
Totally.
If you think they are,
they probably
are.
And that's that on that.
MJ, please write us back and let us know what you decide to do. I think you wrote this in a couple weeks ago, so I wonder if you've already made a decision, but I'm dying to know.
Oh my God, I hope it's the thing we said. If not, that's going to be really painful to hear.
If not, tell us how we can help.
Well, I mean,
like, what else do you need for us?
Yeah. If you have another question,
yeah. Zach is not willing to forego his payment on the podcast for you to live, but I don't know. I hear OnlyFans pay as well.
What would your OnlyFans be?
What do you mean? Like I know what it is. It's my feet.
Oh, okay.
Zachary,
Kelsey,
we've done it.
We did it.
Another pod in the bag.
Going down in history as the most semi-helpful podcast ever.
And that's our tagline. If you guys want a sticker, Venmo us or PayPal, whatever you think it's worth. We'll send them out. We're sending a shipment out this week. We're also going to do a
comment your address.
Comment your address in the description so we know where we're sending it. That's very helpful. But also, we're going to do a little giveaway next week where if you donate, you will also get an extra sticker. And I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's special.
Oh my God.
Zachary, where can they rate this?
You can rate this anywhere you get podcasts, but only do 5 stars. If you're going to give less than 5 stars, skip
Don't rate it at all because
we're sensitive.
And guys, we will see you next week.
Bye.